There's a way that both things can occur at the same time. You can still be a responsible employee and hold your cards close to your chest. Do you know what I mean? Because some shady stuff happened and you know that. So I'm speculating, that's my opinion. And then also be a human and say, yeah, but professionalism aside, that's a gut-wrenching situation, and my heart goes out to. He never says a word like that. He just is like, la-di-da, yeah, I was probably doing this because I did that, and oh my God, everybody wanted me to be their daughter's new husband. Like, gag me with a fork. Anyway, lots of red flags, lots of reasons Netflix should have a sequel is what I'm saying. Let's go on to the good guys in this situation. David Carmichael. David Carmichael has two major parts in this. Number one, he's one of the people that had an eyewitness account with her. Number two, he is a telecommunications professional who later down the road, in episode 3, they introduced Anthony Willis, who made a website, the Amy is Missing website. And then David gets wind of that and is like, wait a minute, if we put our two heads together, we can mine the IP address data. So after they mined the data, they realized that there was somebody that was going back to that website and spending a decent amount of time on holidays and birthdays. So my question would be, whose birthdays? Was it just Amy's birthday, or was it Amy, Mom, Dad, and Brad? If it was all of them, I would absolutely conclude that's Amy, 100%. Some sort of weird deal that she made with the people that have her, like, hey, this is the one thing I need for my own mental health so that I perform better, or like whatever. And so that would be that. If it is just her birthday, then I think it could be anybody that's just following the case very strongly or dedicating some extra time and super obsessed with the case. Who knows? But in that case, I think it could be anybody. So going back to the timeline here. So we have David Carmichael. He's the guy we just talked about, the telecommunication guy. He had the first eyewitness sighting. But before that, there was the first sign of life, as Brad puts it, was in like mid-April. The dad and Brad went back to Curacao in mid-April, 2.5 weeks after they left. And they came back to do a press conference. And after the press conference is when they run into the cab driver. So a lot of people are wondering why the cab driver didn't just take them to these places and sent them off to them instead. I want to answer that by saying, because a second world or third world country on a remote island has very different politics than what we're used to if you're watching this in America. You really have to put yourself in that place before you ask those questions, because no, the politics aren't the same. It's very corrupt, and he could have been risking his life by even sharing that much. So I really think he did the most he could, and it really helped them because it gave them the first sign of life. So David Carmichael shows up twice, as I mentioned. First time was in 1998, December 5th, 1998.